Yeah, so I lied. How's it going, everyone? I'm your boy Ben Boy. This is the Black Ops 4 beta. I know I said I wasn't gonna get it. I know I said I wasn't gonna pre-order it. But, you know, the game comes out a month early, and that was part of my reasoning for not getting it. But also, when it comes out, I'm gonna be paying $60 for it anyway. So, I figured might as well just drop the $60 now, reap some benefits. Like, for example, being able to play the beta. So, apparently the Blackout beta is coming in September. Message of the day, store, and yeah, alright, cool. So, up here at the top here, you'll see my player. Up above that little emblem there is actually a blue bar. Now, I had failed an attempt at recording this before, and I forgot to put myself in a locked PlayStation party, so that way nobody in game chat while I would play is going to hear me or anything. But that blue bar actually controls your wavelengths of your voice, which I think is really cool. It kind of displays them in like audio bar version. That's kind of cool. So here we have the message board. We have multiplayer, which is what this beta is. This is the multiplayer beta. I'm not sure what that is. Actually, I'm not sure what any of this is. One of these, I'm gonna say maybe that one right here might be Blackout. This one might be zombies, and this one might be something else. I don't know. But you can go to the store, you can go to multiplayer. So let's hit the pause menu here and take a look at the pause menu for the menu. This video is going to basically be about the menus and the actual like technical aspects of the game outside of the gameplay. Then I'll upload another video of my first game. And then what I'm hopefully planning on doing, and I'm not just saying it this time like I did with the World War II beta, I'm actually going to attempt to do this. Because I mentally prepared myself to do this task, whereas last time I didn't. I'm going to go through and I'm going to use every gun in the beta, at least for one game, at least, if not two. And I'm just going to show you guys that game that I play with it, and give you guys like a final wrap-up thought to the gun. And then, of course, once everything is done, once the entire beta wraps up, both weekends, I'm going to do a beta breakdown with this game, just like I did a beta breakdown with the World War II beta. So, anyway, here's the pause menu. You have the little beta gameplay thing up there that shows constantly. Here we have the controls. You can customize your controls. You have the looking controls, the target assist, aim assist, controller vibration. You have your stick layout and your button layouts. Graphics, you have your brightness, your safe area, your color blind, and the name indicators. Audio, you have all your audio settings. Content filter is locked for some reason. I'm not sure if for the beta they just turned all the blood and gore off, or if it's left on, I'm not sure. Network, that's all your network settings, I'm not going to go into that. Voice, you can turn on muting options. I'm not sure what that is classified. I have a theory as to what that is. That might be like your armory, which by armory, it could be one of two things. It could be the armory, where you like, you know, your paint jobs and your custom game, or your custom gun assets are and all that. Or it could be leaderboards. Come to think of it, I'm actually leaning more towards leaderboards, because that looks a lot like more of a leaderboard thing. And then you have your Call of Duty account. Right, so here we have the main message board where it advertises for shit. We have those three modes that are grayed out. We have this little tab down here that's grayed out. Not sure what that is. We have store, and then we have multiplayer. So let's click on multiplayer. Oh, okay, the music has changed up. Very laggy at first, so it looks like I'm this man. Okay, here's all my friends. Marvelous. What is this? This is also friend. Oh, these are people slots in the background. Okay, these are where your friends would be standing in the background. Interesting. So create a class is locked, probably because I'm a level 1. There's score streaks. Let's see, what do we got here? RCXD is making a comeback. UAV, care package, counter UAV, hailstorm, Lightning Strike. Mantis. What is a Mantis? Oh, dude, is that like an AEG? Is that like a quad-legged AEG from Modern Warfare 3? Dude, that's sick. Sentry Gun, Attack Chopper. Strike Team. Oh, that's interesting. This is... You know what, boys? I think this game is literally just Modern Warfare 3 if it was made by Treyarch. Because so far we have the AEG and Delta Force. Like, not Delta Force, the faction that you play as, but Delta Force is in, like, the people with, like, the riot shields that you could call down. You know what I'm talking about? Like, especially in the survival mode, you could call down, like, the dudes that had the shields, or you could call down the dudes that have the M16s. You have Strafing Run. AI piloted strafe run that lays heavy machine gun and rocket fire. Interesting. And then gunship.
AC-130 standing by. Repeat, AC-130 standing by.
Alright, cool. I would be very surprised if this game will not have a nuke in it. I don't know why. I just feel like it'll have a nuke. Oh my god, here we go, baby. So, here we have Ajax. He's our breacher with the ballistic shield and the 9-bang. We have Battery with the War Machine and Cluster Grenade. We have Crash with the TAC-5 and Assault Pack. We have Firebreak. Yo, Firebreak is looking like a damn... like Russian from MW3 as well. Jesus. Nomad. Nomad's in this game? What? Turn the environment against your foes through the tactical placement of mesh mines. Dispatch your trusted K9 unit companion to hunt down the filthy enemy dogs that escape your traps. Holy shit, dude. There's Prophet with the Tempest, very nice. There's Recon, Ruin, Torque, and Seraph. Dude, I really wanna play as Nomad. Hold on, let's watch this. Okay, so he whistles. Oh my god! It's a little pupper! That's cool! And it's so cool that we have these little videos! What? Oh my god, dude, this is sick! This actually, like, shows you what his equipment does. That is so sick! Alright, this is gonna be kind of awkward. I'm gonna jump into a match. I'm gonna end the recording, I'm gonna jump into a match. I'm gonna record the video for my first match. Then I'm going to keep playing until I unlock Create a Class, and then once I unlock Create a Class, I'm going to come back and cut in the second part to this video, which will be me showing off the guns. Unless there's a way for me to do that through here somehow. No, there is not. So I'll be right back, guys. Hang tight. It'll probably be a while since I start recording for this again for me. But for you, it'll be like 20 seconds. So I'll see you all in a little bit. And welcome back. That took a lot longer than it probably should have. I recorded tomorrow's video, and there was a good solid, I'd say, like, half hour of time between that and now. It was actually pretty ridiculous. I don't think it helps because of the server problems. I had gotten kicked out of 3 servers in a row. So that took a while, but we're finally here, and I finally got Create a Class, which is at level 5, by the way. It's strange to me, considering the fact that I think in every Call of Duty in the past that hasn't given you Create a Class right off the bat, it's been level 4. Which I just find interesting that they've bumped it up to an even 5 now. Or an odd 5, I should say. Now, let's get into the Create a Class here. There are weapons in this game. So, let's start off with the assault rifles. The assault rifles, we have the ICR-7. It looks to be almost like a precursor to the Black Ops 3 version, to me, it looks like. Then we have the KN-57. We've used this. This is on one of the default classes. Then we have, oh, what is this thing? What is this Titanfall looking mother? Alright, so it looks like we have the Rampart 17. Okay, we have the XAPR XKG. Okay. Kind of looks like a honey badger almost in a way. The Maddox RFB. I believe the RFB was a gun in Infinite Warfare, was it not? Anyway, it might be a reference to the one from Infinite Warfare. Maybe this one's fully automatic. Alright, so we got some machine guns. Here we have the MX-9. I've seen people using this so far. This is like the MP5 of it. The GKS. Very interesting, very interesting. The Spitfire. I've used this thing. I like this thing so far. The Cordite. That's an SMG, really. Ah, there's the SOG 9mm. I can guarantee you that this dude is like the SMG, like the mini Uzi of the game. Here we have the Auger DMR. Semi-auto with high damage. Very, very interesting. Apparently, I can see over here, there's a 2-round burst attachment for it, which is quite interesting. The ABR 223. This definitely looks like an ACOG with a digital scope from Wildlands, but you know. And then the Swordfish. I've also used the Swordfish a little bit because the Swordfish is a weapon on one of the custom classes. We have the Titan LMG. That's another on one of the presets. We have the Paladin, which I do not have, but I did pick up in the gameplay, I believe. And the Koshko, which is one of the default snipers. Interesting. So those are all the primaries in the game. Let's take a look at the secondaries. So for pistols, we have the Strife. Very nice. Kind of gives off a P227 kind of look. We have the Mozu. I've used both of these. Well, I haven't ever tried to kill anyone with the Strife, but the Mozu, there's actually a class with it on it. Shotguns, there's the MOG 12 and the SG-12, and then we have the Hellion Salvo, which is the rocket. I believe this SG-12 is actually on the same class as the Swordfish, which the fact that it's on the class with the Swordfish and all this brings me to a point. I am already in love with this game for one main reason, and that is shotguns are now secondaries again. Alright, so so we'll start with ARs. For ARs, what kind of optics do we got? We have reflex sight, which I believe is just a red dot sight. We do have holographics, very nice. I don't know what it actually looks like when you aim down this sight. I will find out then. The red dot multi-zoom, I believe this is kind of like the Varix sight, or the one that you like switch between in Black Ops 2. It has like the smaller red dot on top and the larger ACOG scope on the bottom. They have Recon Force, which looks just like the ACOG. So those are the ARs. Optics for the SMGs. We have the reflex. The I'm sorry, what is that? Tritium sight. That looks like a mini red dot sight of some sort. Then we have a holographic. Very nice. I can't check any of the tactical rifles. LMG, reflex, holographic, multi-zoom, and recon force. Okay, a lot of these are very similar actually. And the sniper rifles I can't check, but I can guarantee with the sniper rifles there is some sort of ACOG scope for them at least. And with the tactical rifles, I can guarantee you that they'll probably have the same options as the assault rifles. Let's see here. So gear, we have the stim shot. Heal faster more often while maintaining control of your weapon. So this is basically an upgraded heal mechanic. We have equipment charge. Equipment and specialist weapons recharge faster. That seems interesting. Comsec device. Score streaks are earned at a discounted cost. And then we have two locked ones. The body armor, which I have used, is very annoying to go up against. And the acoustic sensor. Enemy movements are easier to hear and trigger minimap indicators. Very interesting. We have equipment. So this is a specific. So you have, you know, each individual. So here's what I mean by you can either have the minor ability or a piece of tactical equipment or lethal equipment. So as you can see here, you can choose any of the operator's things. You can choose any of the operator's actual, like, you know, little weapons or little gadgets that they have. But you could swap that out for a trophy system, a combat axe, a frag grenade, a Molotov, and a concussion grenade. So if you're playing as, I don't know, Firebreak, and you don't want your reactor core, just equip a frag on here, man. That's all you gotta do. Just equip a frag. Perks! We have coming back. Engineer. Detect enemy equipment and score streaks through walls. Reroll and booby trap care packages. We have cold-blooded, tactical mask, and flak jacket. Okay, those are all new. None of them are new. Scavenger, yes please. Lightweight, gung-ho, and dexterity. And then we have Team Link. See friendly teammates through walls and increase your personal and teammates' fog of war reveal radius. Interesting. Fog of war is actually something that's new in this game, where if you ever look at a minimap and you see somebody running through a corridor, you notice that the corridor that you're in is lit up, but the other ones, like through the wall, are not. That is a fog of war mechanic, meaning if you or your teammates spot something in that field of view, it shows up on the minimap. And that's for everyone. Everyone can see those enemy locations. So this just makes it a lot easier to see them. Ghost. Undetectable by enemy UAVs while moving, planting, or defusing bombs, or controlling score streaks. Reduced reveal time to enemy sensor darts and vision pulse. Tracker. You can see the footprint of enemies. That's from Black Ops 3. And Dead Silence is also from Black Ops 3. So we have a lot of parallels between Black Ops 3, and we also have new stuff added to it as well. Wild cards, I'm pretty sure all these are standard. You got Overkill, you got Gunfighter, 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 Operator mod, Gluttony, Gluttony, Gluttony. You got Underkill, which allows you to have 2 secondaries. Secondary gun, secondary gun, secondary gun, secondary operator mod. And then Greed, Greed, and Greed. So those wild cards are not new. Let's go through. I don't know if I went through these attachments yet, but let's see these other attachments. We have quick draw, grip, AP rounds. AP rounds. Oh, against armor. Long barrel, grip 2, laser sight, grip 2. Reduced recoil while aiming down the sight. Staying ADS longer reduces recoil. Interesting. Okay, what about for pistols? Extended mags, AP rounds, quick draw, laser sight, suppressor, AP rounds, and long barrel. I noticed that suppressor is not an option on here. Interesting. Let's check SMGs now. Rapid fire, AP rounds, high caliber, advanced mags, suppressor, laser sight, long barrel, and stock. It's interesting that suppressor is not an option on any of the other ones. LMG attachments, we have extended mags, AP rounds, quick draw, stock, AP rounds 2, and extended mags 2. And then the sniper rifles have their respective attachments. Probably ballistic CPU, maybe an iron sight, perk. Oh, no, wait, that would be under optics. We're going to expect an AP, or a ballistic CPU, probably AP rounds, or whatever the other, like whatever changes your ammo type, extended mags, you know, same old, same old. And from these guys, you could probably expect something very similar to the ARs. So yeah, that's gonna do it for right now. I'm gonna go through my classes and customize the ones that I have available to me right now, and I'm gonna keep playing this game. So thank you all so much for watching. Make sure to drop a like to see more Black Ops 4 content in the future. Write in the comments below what you think of what I've showcased so far about the game. And as always, I will see you all in the next activity. Bye-bye.